Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Mike, your boy Mr. Chow here. In this video, I'm going to discuss and talk about briefly what to do if you encounter and run into a ghost physically. Now, the first things first, when you encounter a ghost or an apparition of a ghost or an entity, odds are you're going to feel your fight or flight instinct take over. Your adrenaline's going to start pumping, and you're going to feel a little nerve-wracked. And all senses are going to be heightened throughout the experience of seeing and witnessing the ghost firsthand physically. That being said, what you can do when you see a ghost, that's a whole other story. First things first, when you do see a ghost, is take a second to just recap what just happened, what you just witnessed. Is it still in front of you? Can you still see it? And go from there. You have to be mindful and stay present in the moment in order to process fully what you're seeing or what you saw. So when you first see this ghost firsthand, physically, ask yourself, is this my imagination, my mind playing tricks on me, or am I actually looking at an apparition of a ghost? And then go from there. After you blink a couple times and generally take a step back and think about things, if you still see what's in front of you and it's still there, odds are you're looking directly at an apparition of a ghost or an entity. So that means that you have all credibility and all validity on your side and in your favor. That you are looking at what you're actually looking at and what you think you're looking at. Yeah. If you see a ghost, one of the first things you want to do, if you have video equipment and you have access to a camera, whether it be on your cell phone or just a camera in general, take your camera out, your cell phone out, start snapping pictures, take a video, and try to confirm and see if the camera can pick up what you're seeing as well physically with your own two eyes, and go from there. The next thing that you can or may want to do is reach out to the entity and make contact with that ghost. You can do this verbally by speaking to the ghost, saying things like, hello, who are you, how are you, what's your name, and odds are they're not going to physically verbally speak back to you, but you will generally potentially hear it audibly in your own mind. I don't want to say telekinesis, but yeah, you're going to generally hear their response within your own mind. Or if you're filming or using an audio recording device, you might pick it up and hear it later on after you replay the audio or replay the video that you just took, and so on and so forth. So try to reach out to the ghost if you wish, if you're not too overwhelmed with what you're witnessing. That's a good way to confirm that what you're looking at is actually what you're seeing and what you're looking at firsthand. By reaching out and making gestures towards the ghost or the apparition, they may physically move towards you further. This may make you a little more freaked out, even more so than you were originally. So if that starts to happen, take a step back physically and mentally, and remind yourself that everything's okay. Remind yourself that it's not your imagination, that you are seeing and witnessing what's in front of you. And make it known to the ghost and to the apparition that you mean no harm. And if it becomes too overwhelming of an experience, that you'd wish and plead with the ghost to please back off, in a sense, as politely and respectfully as possible. That's always a positive thing that you can do if the experience becomes too much for you. Another good thing to do, originally speaking, when you first witness the ghost, like I kind of said, blink your eyes a couple times and try to realize or recognize whether you're witnessing something firsthand or if it is just your mind playing tricks on you. After that stage, after you recognize and confirm that it is a ghost, and after your adrenaline settles down a little bit, because it is overwhelming at first, especially if it's your first time running face-to-face in with a ghost, from there you can just completely take in the whole experience, what you're going through, what you're witnessing, etc., etc. One thing you might want to do is record an EVP session, electronic voice phenomena session, and see if you capture anything there, and then replay it later on when you get home or wherever you go to validate more so that what you were witnessing was valid, and so on and so forth. Also to review some of your photos that you may have taken and your videos that you may have filmed while at the place where you witness the sighting of the ghost itself. So that's another thing you could do when you get home or get back to the place you're going afterwards, just to validate everything and to confirm everything as well. And one last thing is, when you are going to leave the physical place that you saw the ghost at, make sure you make it known to the ghost, to the apparition, that you are going your separate ways. So say goodbye, I'm leaving now, we're going our separate ways. With all due respect, please do not follow me. I wish to have no attachments whatsoever. I'm going my separate ways now, and so do you. Goodbye. And leave it at that. Conclude whatever you just witnessed. Leave it at the place you witnessed it at, and move on. And you can always recollect and reflect on your experience later with the photos you might have taken, the videos you might have shot, or the audio recordings you might have gotten while at the scene of the crime, if you will, of the ghost sighting. And all throughout the whole experience, just remember to breathe, take deep breaths, and remind yourself you're not crazy, especially if you do a double take and realize what you're witnessing is actually there in front of you and it's not your imagination. Remind yourself you're going to be okay. Odds are the entity doesn't want to harm you, doesn't want anything more than what you want from the experience itself too. So just take that for a grain of salt and just remember that fully. After all is said and done, after you witnessed the ghosts, did what you had to do, that's when you leave, go your separate ways like I said, and that's that. So this has been a video on what to do if you see a ghost. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like down below. Drop a comment down below. Let me know about any ghostly stories that you've encountered and you've had in your lifetime. And any feedback in general is appreciated. I love the feedback in the comments. So yeah, drop a comment down below. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you smash that subscribe button for more content coming out in the near future, everyone. Word everything. And as always, cheers and chow. Until next time. Peace. Catch you on the flip side. Be easy.